Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Queen G of Queen G Live Experience. Welcome to another edition. I am so excited about tonight's segment in particular. Um, Today has been very, very powerful and amazing. I've had a lot of good stuff happen on this end of the world. This is my second interview of the day. And then we've been doing some network meetings and having a lot of stuff going on. Listen, I don't know if y'all saw my live this morning, but I wanted to bring the word of the day into this segment and kind of reiterate what I talked about earlier. Listen, it's a lot of touchy feelings right now. A lot of people going through a lot of emotional things, and I just want us to kind of be reminded to focus on ourselves. You know what I mean? That's my little word of this segment. All you can be in charge of, honestly, is you. That's the God honest truth. Like, we have children, we have mates. You can't control them. We can't control people. You know what I'm saying? But who you are in charge of is you. You are your direct, you know what I mean? Everything. So I would just say to everybody, put on your best behavior, work on yourself, work on your health, work on everything that's going to make you be complete as a person. Because at the end of the day, everything is what it is. As you can see, you saw what happened with the Capitol. You saw all this crazy chaos that's going on in the world. So I just wanted to put that bit out there, that tidbit, and say that, hey, all you got is you, control you, take care of you, handle your business, and focus on you, which is going to make everything else kind of fall into place. That's all I can say right now, because it's crazy right now, right? So anyway, y'all, I want to introduce my segment. I have a powerful show for you tonight. I got two gentlemen who have helped to change my life visually and in a video way by pay-per-view. I have never in my life been on nobody's pay-per-view. But when I linked up with these guys, it changed my airwaves life, okay? I'm gonna put it like that. And I want to go into the minds of these bosses and kind of talk to them tonight about, what is it like to be owners of such a major pay-per-view network, be African American, what it takes to do this on a day-to-day basis. And we want to talk about some of their clients, some of the people they've impacted, and we just go in, okay? So I want to welcome officially Mr. Delano Glass and Mr. William McKinney of Muzzictyme pay-per-view. Let's welcome them in. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me get them. Hey, gentlemen.
Hey, Queen G, how you doing?
Welcome to my segment on Queen G Live Experience. I am so happy to have you guys. Okay.
Happy to be here.
Definitely a pleasure.
Goodness. I want you to know that my eyes are bright. I'm ready to learn something from y'all. I'm ready to sit back and listen to the bosses and find out what this journey has been like. I'm gonna start with Mr. Delano, who I'm gonna address him as D tonight, so we can make it a little easier because it's two guys in the segment. D, can you start with yourself and introduce yourself to us?
Okay, well, I'm Delano Glass, one of the co-owners of Muzzictyme, and definitely glad to be here with you on your show, Queen G.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Go ahead, Mr. William McKinney.
Well, but she said my name, William McKinney. I'm one of the worker bees of the Muzzictyme Network, and it's a pleasure to be on the Queen G show. We love what you're doing, Queen. So, we're here.
Absolutely.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, D, tell me where you're from, bro. Let's start with that. I want to find out where you're from, where your roots from, and where were you raised at? You know what I mean?
Detroit, Queen G.
Right.
Detroit, Michigan. That's where I'm born and raised, right here in the
That's
D, where it's cold. Yep, cold weather, warm heart.
Right. That's what's up. What about you, William?
I'm from Detroit too. I'm a Detroit boy. Even though I'm residing in California right now, Detroit gonna always be, wherever I go. So we represent the D. Yeah. And now we represent the United States in the world.
Yeah.
So.
That's what's up. I never asked y'all none of these questions. Okay, wow. We done did a whole business transaction.
Right, I know, right?
And I ain't never found out what y'all about, where y'all from, or none of that. But you know
Yep,
what?
yep.
Let me say this. I'm old school with this.
Okay.
Right,
I trust my heart.
right.
Okay. And when Miss Renee introduced me to you guys, she lives here in Dallas, Texas.
Right.
It was something warm about y'all brothers that made me just trust you. It was something about that. I don't know. And maybe I'm naive, maybe I'm crazy, whatever, but it's the heart. You feel me? It's
That's
the heart
female
that lets me
intuition.
know.
Female intuition.
Right, right. Exactly. So I want to say that we met last year,
Right.
and
Right.
it was, I don't remember the month or whatever, but I remember the first event we did together was my birthday bash,
Right.
my
Right, right, right,
birthday
right,
Mm-hmm.
right.
pay-per-view
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
event.
yes.
Master class.
The master class, right.
Absolutely.
All I know, brother, and then I'm gonna let y'all explain the network and stuff like that, the pay-per-view channel. All I know is y'all had me sweating bullets. I was like, I don't know what they want, what they need, but I'm gonna try, right? I'm gonna try to get this stuff together. And me and my husband got to working together as a team and trying to figure out what can we offer and what could we present to them that
Mm.
no one else has ever seen. Because the thing is, when you find out you got a whole pay-per-view coming up, you don't
Mm-hmm.
want footage that somebody else has
Right,
seen and then touched and tainted and smelled on before. You know what I mean? You
Right.
want it to
right,
be
right, right.
a unique experience and brand new. At least I did,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
So,
But
so Mr. D, I want to ask you, where
Mm-hmm.
did the brainchild of Music Time TV come from? Where did that all begin, and what
Wow.
made you?
That goes back years. Actually, it was the brainchild originally of my partner, Will.
yeah,
He came. He.
Okay,
Yep. He came up with the concept. We had another streaming company called Movie Time.
movie
Movie
time.
Time.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. So I'm giving you a little history. It started out with Movie Time, and
okay,
I believe he said it came to him in a dream.
Yeah.
So that meant it was God sent. It was a God sent idea. And with Music Time, we got the streaming company, and we just want to impact the world with film, television, pay-per-view concerts, master classes like you have. Just to give the people something different to look at and enjoy.
right. That's what's up. That's what's up. So William, you trying to tell me you a smart brother, creative, and you know what I'm
No, no, actually, we believe in team. Everything is about team. Me and Delano came from a background of doing filmmaking. So
Right.
we produced a lot of independent films, and back in 2010, we felt like we had to figure out how to be the distributors now, because you know was one thing to make films, but we got to put it out there where people can be able to be connected. So we both connected to a lot of distribution companies out there, from all type of brands, from Lionsgate and all that other stuff. So
saying?
we used to go help get people films distributed, and then I start looking at the concept. I said, all they doing is just meeting this. They're meeting. They'll meet Amazon. They'll meet this. That's before Amazon was out, but they meet different distributor outlets, and then it was just taking people's rights to their films, and then signing a long-term contract, and then start making the money off of them. So me and Delano,
Right.
we felt like it was time for us to help the filmmakers, independent filmmakers, get their stuff out. So we started helping people get their films worldwide. We was putting it in Redbox. We was having it put out everywhere,
Ooh, nice.
worldwide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I said, what? We can ready to do something different. And so what happened is, in 2010, we came up with the concept of Movie Time, and we knew that the digital world, streaming world, was going to come. So we started that wave with having the concept of having movies online. You can watch it streaming online. Then Netflix got stronger with it, and then once Netflix
Right.
got stronger with it, it drowned Movie Time out a little bit, and then we had our little struggles. So Movie Time ended up fading out, but Music Time was already in the concept back in 2010. but we just didn't touch it. We didn't touch it yet. We felt like we was gonna bring the music industry and films together, but we was gonna bring it on a later day. But we locked in a whole vision for it while we was building Muzzictyme. So what happened is, as we kept on going, and we started building a lot of relationships, helping filmmakers get their films on our stuff. We was putting the outlets, and then when we phased out that, we said, hey, you know what, Leno, we need to go and take it back into, I think it was 2014. We said, now let's introduce Muzzictyme. So Muzzictyme, we didn't know it. We didn't have a full vision of it yet.
Right.
But it was a slow growing concept because we know things was just folding. So what we did is we went with a development. We start developing, and then we end up doing it where we could do pay-per-view concerts and all the other stuff. This was back in 2014.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
Which was, I'm sure back then, very, very new.
No,
kind of
wasn't ready for it.
Nobody wasn't doing it.
Exactly.
People wasn't ready for it. So what happened is we had the concept, we built it, everything. So our machine was able to. You could watch movies on it. You could watch a live TV, and then you could do pay-per-view events. So what we did is we didn't introduce that concept to the world yet until what was that, 2000 and 18 is when we started introducing.
About 2000.
Oh, okay,
we introduced Muzzictyme, and that's when we started developing the concept with slow growth still. And then people, we was having meetings and stuff like that, trying to get people attached to it to do pay-per-view concerts, so people wasn't feeling it because they were so used to doing concerts, and promoters was doing concerts, and they said they couldn't understand the concept of doing pay-per-view.
Right. New concept.
Mayweather. We were studying how Mayweather made, almost became a billionaire off of pay-per-view, and said, this is the way to go right here. So what we need to do is take Muzzictyme and make sure that the music people have an outlet, so we can help make promoters and help make artists their own money without they getting their money taken away from the end of the music. The music record companies. We was like, okay, well, let's create this platform so it could be where all the artists, whether small or big, you can make your own money through pay-per-view like Mayweather. So that's how we had the concept with Muzzictyme on pay-per-view. And so what happens from that point, we end up last year, we had our first big, we connected with a big promoter, and then we was getting ready to do the baby concert. And that was right before the pandemic shut it down. So what happened is the baby signed on, Yo Gotti signed on, who was
Moneybag Yo.
Moneybag Yo.
Yeah,
Young Black signed on. We had everybody cashed out. And so we was getting ready to do the biggest pay-per-view concert in Detroit at Little Caesar Arena on March 15th. As soon as I got off the plane for Cali on March 13th, everything was set to go. People, we had 1.4 million people logged on to get ready to. As soon as we jumped off the plane, the pandemic shut it down.
Yep.
Everything
shut down.
And let me rewind. I think we brought you in. It was a couple other people from Dallas. We did something with them first, and then we did something with you. But it got hotter after that.
Now you tell me that it was.
Hey, you kicked it off.
It got real hot.
You know what?
You kicked it off.
I'm a clown real quick. I breathe my life and signature into it, so it kind of.
Right. It got hot.
I'm just saying.
And see what happens when people start watching yours. People started to grasp that concept. Like, wait a minute, this is giving opportunities.
Exactly.
So that's what's up.
Then
anything. Let me say this. Anything that's an idea, it takes an evolution. It goes through different phases. You understand?
Absolutely. Right. Absolutely.
And a lot of times, us as visionaries, we are testing the waters ourselves. We're trying things and testing the system here and doing this there. And it takes a fool like Queen G to get on and be like, oh, let's try this together. Let's see what happens. And
that's right.
Right.
And that's how we learn, honestly. And I'm willing to be a test dummy. I ain't gonna even lie. You know why? Because you don't know what's gonna work unless you try it.
Yeah, true.
That's right. Yeah, we was on TMZ. TMZ interviewed us.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
We was on Hip Hop DX. So now,
Mm-hmm.
and then the concept wasn't still. It wasn't still like in the mind of people until the pandemic came. The pandemic started to get the
Yes.
people. You start to see people doing pay-per-view after the pandemic. So what we
Exactly.
did is in the middle of the pandemic, we had went back into our development stage so we could develop all the apps for like being because right now we on Apple, we're on all Apple products. We getting ready to be on all Android, all Google app and Android products. We getting ready to be on Roku too, as well as Amazon.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
already developed. It's getting ready to be
Worldwide, baby.
outlets. But right now, so we start renegotiating, our contracts again. So we was just getting ready to do a big event with our Music Soul Child that had to be rescheduled because of the COVID activities.
Pandemic. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but it's getting ready to come back. It just wasn't at that time. It was some of the team that caught COVID, and we had to postpone that event.
Right.
So
No,
now,
I get it. The
Yeah.
pandemic
yeah,
put all of
yeah,
our lives into a
right.
different place. You know what I
So
mean?
Absolutely.
yes,
Listen, I've been a parent. I've been a parent 30 some years. Y'all would understand this.
right,
Mm-hmm.
The pandemic completely threw my life for a loop in the sense of, when it first happened, me and my family, me and the kids had just traveled from St. Louis from vacation on spring break, right?
right,
Wow.
We
right,
got
right,
back. As soon as we got back, they were like, they ain't coming back to school. I was like, what
right,
I'm supposed to do? You
Right.
know what I mean?
right, right,
It changed
What I'm supposed
everybody's
to do with
life.
that?
right,
Definitely
right,
It,
right.
changed
it
That's true.
everybody's
changed
life and
all of our
lifestyle.
lives. And then I went into a slight depression because I was like, I got to actually be their teacher every day here at home. And it just kind of, that was a whole shift in all of our lives,
Right,
I believe.
right,
Right.
right,
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
right.
That's right.
So but you know what? Let me tell y'all something, brothers. Let me say this. And I am so grateful that you guys accepted the voice of God and what he told you to do. Because look now. Look now, fellas.
Right.
Right,
Absolutely.
right, right, right. And,
Amen.
God is, God is
Everybody,
good. You know,
everybody depending on digital streaming
right.
services to do what
Yeah,
they need to do now.
and it's
Exactly.
on now. It's
It
no
changed
turning
the
back now.
world.
We're here to stay and play. And we love to see what's happening with Queen G shows and how it just seems like it's so lot just skies is unlimited. You
Right.
can keep on
Exactly.
Bro, let
traveling
me
to the
tell you.
galaxies. And that's
Yep.
and
I'm
that's our
out here
dream.
getting it, bro.
Right.
I
Last
know
year
you are.
during the pandemic, I became an author of 14 books. I never
Whoa.
thought
Oh.
that I would become an author number one and
Wow.
of so many. I wrote 6 children's books
Oh
Wow.
during
wow.
the pandemic
Beautiful.
and two projects that were connected to other people was co-authored projects. So that's other
Wow.
people, and then 6 books of my own about my
Oh
own
Okay.
wow.
journey.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Wow.
In one
We.
year, bro. 1 year.
Oh
1 year.
wow. Beautiful.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Hey, you see what? Hey, you see how God moves. When he take you
Exactly.
to he keep on taking you. He said, "A good man steps order, and a woman's steps ordered by the Lord." So he ordered that steps, and
I'm
that's how he
telling
moved.
you.
Absolutely.
Amen. And that's
Yeah.
Hmm.
I believe it was one of the worst times of our life, but one of the best. If you if
Right.
you are creative,
Right.
and William, listen, you're
Right.
spiritual, so you would understand this statement right here. The wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just.
Right.
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 It's
That
been a
is true.
lot of good people
Right.
in the background for a very long time. You
Right.
understand?
That's right.
And we've had the right intent, the right heart. We've been there for people.
That's
But
right.
what happened was when that shift took place with COVID, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? Some
Right.
transformation took place also with transferring of good to bad. Like it was just
Right.
a lot of stuff
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
on. You know what I'm saying? And
I
God
mean,
said,
Yeah.
this is
it
your
was
time.
it was a
Yep.
blessing and a curse. The 2020 was just basically saying I'm out with the old, in with the new. It was a new birth.
Right.
Right.
It was just a new. It was a change of guards. So when you do a shift, sometimes in a shift, you got to go through that feeling of turmoil. At the same time, good stuff you can hold on to, and the bad stuff you got to go through.
Exactly.
And so what happened is that the land had to go through a curse, just to go to the blessing. And so
Jeremiah
now
30.
Now we in 2021, it's getting ready to go up now.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just don't.
Like the foundation. Our year of 2020 was laying the foundation, right? Now it's going up. That's it.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
everything we touching is taking flight, bro.
Right.
Like everything we touch.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you gotta. So I'll just tell everybody out there, whatever stay the course, continue to move forth. It's getting ready to be a lot of things happening. I will also tell whatever business or whatever you do it where you can set up all type of monetary digital, because things are getting ready. The physical dollars is getting ready to leave, and everything getting ready to go digital.
Right.
So it's going to be debit only. So people got to prepare for this new change.
Yep.
The gas is getting ready to go out. The electric, it's going to be all electric situation. So they got to prepare for what's getting ready to come now. It's the future. It's here now.
It's here.
So whatever business venture, you online, whatever, you got to make sure that you digitize your whatever you sell or your services and let it be online, because it's getting ready to happen. The theaters, you see the movie industry was basically shut down. They couldn't really do theaters. And
none of that.
So Hollywood took a massive hit in this year. Only people that didn't was the streaming giants.
Exactly.
The streaming giants understand how to flow and how to create guerrilla movies without being in the open. So that's why you see stuff like Netflix putting out originals and Amazon putting out originals. They didn't stop their show.
Right.
They didn't stop their show. They just knew how to film underground. And
their business boomed during this time. And then they got all these new networks popping up too. Now Network. Roku is on a whole nother level. Roku.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got to understand that what happened in 2020, it got people ready for the streaming world. And you could have a Roku account, you could have a Hulu account. So people now is not only stuck to Netflix. They don't care about doing subscribing to AT&T, subscribing to they already straight with that. So they don't know how much money they're putting out, but but at the same time they're doing $10 here, $7 here.
Right.
They already trained everybody for it. So it's the game is wide open for people who have that business mind for the stream, but it's also open for independent filmmakers or people who just want to do films to make more money and retain money from your products and your content that you put out there from the streaming world. Because there's people who put together the streams, then there's people that you have to have the content. So this is where they make money and they can start seeing it a little bit more. And at the same time, that create jobs for actors and actresses to get out here and massive projects.
That's right.
Because everybody doing content, so you can stay working. So create jobs. So it's just basically it's like a pyramid effect, goes down, whatever, how you want to do it. It makes room for everybody. It's a room for everybody to make money in all type of ways. It also make it good for people to do sales people get out there and make money. It's so much that could happen. So
let me tell you what's interesting, brothers. Let me tell y'all something. The end of the year, right? The end of the year. I knew it was the economy was taking a dive, right? Because my brother Tyrese gave me an interview. I was like, oh yeah, it's something going on. Let me tell you why I say that. Let me tell you why I say that. Because see, I already know protocol. It don't matter if he's my brother or not. I knew that I had to schedule the interview because he has management teams and he got a schedule and stuff like that. But bro, it only took me 2 weeks to get in on the schedule. I was like, oh, what's going on? It's hitting everybody. But see, what he's smart about right now, he created his own travel business.
Oh, beautiful.
You understand? And he's partnered with Priceline.
Wow.
See, that's big.
Smart.
That's big.
Yeah.
So you can book Voltron Travel, and you could book your whole trip like how you would with Priceline, from the flight to the hotel to he got his own.
Whoa, that's big though.
Yeah, that's huge, right?
You understand?
Yeah.
See, but we in a time now we in a time where Black entrepreneur, women businesses, it's getting ready to be very good for
it's
and
time to flourish.
Get it while the getting is good. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh
and then
yeah.
it's bringing you know, the income equality starting to happen now. You can see it. You can feel the effects of everybody having their foot in the game of economy.
Exactly.
So that's what we got to do. We all got to create economy, build our communities, and make a way for everybody else. It's just like you know, you climb a mountain, throw the rope down, pull somebody else up. That's how we got to keep doing it.
Exactly. Yes.
So we can,
yes.
Yep.
I felt
keep
that when you said that.
we can keep
Mhm.
building.
I felt that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now and once we do that, we all come together, do what they did in Georgia. 97 people came together and they bought land. They bought a lot of land.
Right.
So we got to start buying land, and then we start creating the ways, you know, our own stuff is. You know, I know the natives got their reservations. We got to have our reservations, but even if we have to pay for the land and we create those zones, then we start doing that so we can start
just like
being a part of the
and
economy. You know.
We gotta
Exactly.
catch up, brother. We gotta catch up on a business meeting soon because I just became marketing director at MJ On Network, which is on Roku.
Wow.
So I got my own Roku channel and stuff like that. And we gotta come to the table soon.
Yes.
Right.
And actually get updated with one another and find out how we can, shift some of these hands of people through our situations. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's do
that's
that.
what it's all about. You know, it's a networking. That your net worth is in your network. You just got to keep it. Everybody got to you connect your work. That's the reason why Hollywood was powerful. You know, it's still powerful. They have circles,
right?
But we have now it's all about creating. Just everybody connected and being able to know what field you in, and then y'all built from that, and then you share what your field with the other people that's building their fields. You share it,
right?
And that's what we got to do.
Yeah.
I wanna hear a little bit from D real quick. How can someone get a pay-per-view situation on your network? What is the process or the steps that they have to take to book a show, their own event? And what type? This is a two-parter, D.
Okay.
What type of events can they book with you guys too? I want to know that part for our audience that's watching.
Okay. Well, all they have to do if they want to book a pay-per-view concert, all they have to do is contact us via Muzzictyme, our Gmail, Muzzictyme@gmail.com. They can contact us. Let us know what type of show you want to do. It can be a concert. It could be a spoken word. It could be poetry. It could be anything of interest. As long as you have an audience and people are interested in seeing you, we can make it happen.
Okay, and that's Muzzictyme, MUZZICTYME@gmail.com, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
I saw it on your hat, so I saw it on your hat.
There you go.
Yeah.
We gotta represent our music time.
I'm just nosy. I'm real nosy about everything. So I seen it. I was like, yeah, that's I think it's spelled just like that. It's spelled just like that.
Right. There you go.
I know for me,
we want to give everybody an opportunity, whether you're a bigger artist or a local artist, we want to give everybody that opportunity to showcase their talent worldwide, because we have 1.6 million viewers monthly that are tuning in to our live channel, so we want to give that audience to you and allow you to grow and take your talents to another level.
That's what's up. Because I know for me, I want to talk to our audience real quick. For me, I did a pay-per-view documentary on y'all channel network. That's what I did.
Right.
And it was like a 30-minute documentary. We debuted it on my birthday last year.
Right.
I got a few, few looks and stuff like that. And like you said, I came in at a time where everything was kind of being introduced.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then all throughout the year, I'm nosy, y'all. I'm nosy. Okay. So I was like, they got some big people now. They got some, hold up. The industry came through, you know what I mean? So.
Right. see in music time, it's not only the pay-per-view is definitely one of our main. It's a niche product we have, but a lot of people are visiting Music Time now just to watch our 24/7 music video playlist. So we have a component where it's like a visual Spotify. You get to watch. We have Latin Tuesdays. We have old school Mondays, Tuesdays. We have and then we have a lot. We play everybody's videos 24/7. So we have a program, and it's free.
That's amazing.
You don't have to subscribe to it. You just go. You go to you download your apps. You can watch it free. And you can watch 24/7 music video. Some people we had people that call us to send us inboxes and say, hey, because it was like a holiday, and they'll just play the playlist. They'll play it on their TV and play the music because we got 24/7 music, videos running 24/7, and people love they had the opportunity to listen to a nice little playlist. So Music Time got that as well, and we also have a subscription part we call Music Time Plus, where you can watch urban films, real good urban films. So we got some real good movies. People want to watch it. 7-day free trial. If you like it, keep subscribing. And that's only
$3.99. Y'all, it's so serious here at my house. We got Fire Stick, Roku, and we got 3 different. It's crazy networks. Cable.
Yeah. Right.
We got all. You know what I mean? We got a lot of stuff going on because our needs are so unique. Everybody wants to watch different things. Right. So that's what I love about connecting with a network like yours. Is like we all have different needs. I don't watch the same thing my husband watch. Right. We both don't watch the same thing the kids watch. So it's kind of like you got to have a variety of different types of situations in the home nowadays. And thank God, like I said, thank God we got all that because I've been home all year. I've been home literally all year, just kind of.
We all have.
It's been right. It's been between. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't know. It's a trip. It's a trip. I've had to depend on TV to kind of keep me abreast of what's going on, and it's been my thing to my go-to. You know what I mean? So.
Right. Well,
and then I kind of been watching myself on there too, so that's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, I got absolutely.
Everything you need is in your home. Everything you need is in the home. You create your creative spaces. You sit in your home and you create, and you
exactly.
And the world participate.
Right.
That's all
right. So let me do this real quick. Y'all didn't expect this, but either one of y'all could take this. This on what would be a typical conversation that you would have with somebody when you're trying to pursue interest of them coming onto your pay-per-view network? A typical
go ahead, Mr. Deal.
We're gonna test y'all skills on here, okay, real quick.
I mean, a lot of times because we built a referral network like people they refer, people tell people about us, and and then they set up calls with us, and we initiate the calls. That's how it is now. But to sell Music Time, we got a belief that we just created the brand and put the brand out there, and people start inquiring. We don't really just have to approach people like we used to no more.
That's good.
But I don't know. I haven't really actually approached people with Music Time because I didn't try to, put it, like, hey, I need you to be in this, check us out and all that. I feel like that when you build a brand, it's supposed to sell for itself. You just got to put yourself in a position where the brand got to be in the eyes of people. And
right.
Because I believe just like Netflix, nobody really know who Hastings looked like, and but they don't even know who the owner of Netflix. So we put ourselves in a position where we don't put our face out there as much, even though it's starting to be. But that ain't.
This the first time I ever looked at y'all like this. like I'm being real. Like we've done business and everything, but I've never actually seen y'all faces. That's how serious it is. There was no need to look at each other because we were phone, paperwork, transaction. I'm just saying.
and that's the way. I think that's the way.
Yep.
You
Send
know,
that money, we good.
yeah. And, yeah, so I believe that's the
Yeah.
way that things supposed to go. Because we're not trying
Absolutely.
to have wait and say, hey, we CEO this, and we built something for the world. We built something for the world,
Right.
and we want the world to enjoy what was built. Then we also
Mhm.
want the people who participate in the platform that we built for them to be able to do what they got to do to earn, because we built it for the promoters,
Right.
the artists, the content makers. We built it for them, just like how YouTube built the platform for all of us to use, or whatever, or
Mhm.
Apple created the way where we have apps on their stores.
Right.
So we
Right.
create that world like that. That's how it is. It ain't about. That's why we don't approach people like that, and we just put the
It's just
brand up
coming
there.
in. The business is
Yeah,
coming.
Yeah.
yeah. So
The
I
business
apologize
spoke
if
for
I answered
itself,
that
and
right,
it
because I apologize if I answered that
right.
right. I haven't even sold it yet. I don't think Delano either. We ain't sold
No,
ourselves yet to it. You know
not
what
at
I'm
all.
That was just
saying?
something fun I wanted to
I
throw
mean,
out there,
people,
and for
Yeah,
our
yeah.
audience.
the viewerships have grown even with minimal promotion. Word of
Right.
mouth,
That's a
like Will
blessing.
said. Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely. People are
yeah,
definitely tuning in.
yeah.
People
So let me say
love.
this for y'all. If you're out there and you have pay-per-view needs,
Hmm.
if you want to do a private concert, if you want to put your music video on a network, also, look, here I go. I'm just pitching it. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you want your video stream seen worldwide, come
Right.
to Muzzictyme TV.
There you go.
Queen B, I'm
That's
out.
how you.
What?
That,
Right.
I know.
that's how you do it, and that's the reason
Said it just
why.
like Suge Knight.
And see, that's why you have a
Come to
team.
music time.
Hey,
Everybody serve their purpose. There's somebody who can speak for us. Like a lot of the
right.
artists,
That's
they don't
true.
like to promote themselves. They got other people to
Hmm.
promote them, because everybody got a job to do to make the dream work. That's why they say,
We all got
teamwork
lanes.
make the
Yeah,
dream
that's
work.
true.
So
That's
Absolutely.
you
but
got a visionary.
let me tell you another side of you heard what you just said, William. Teamwork make the dream work.
Right.
Absolutely.
But listen to this. Two partners on the same page make the dream come alive though. You
Yeah.
heard that part? That's
Hmm.
the
We don't mess
extended version
around.
of teamwork make the dream work. That's the extended version. You know how
Right.
they got
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
got they
And
got
that's
a
how.
version and
See.
then they got an extended. That's my
Right.
statement that I've been coming into
Right.
2021 with is that
Right.
okay, teamwork make the dream work. We got that. We got that concept.
Hmm. Hmm.
But see, it's nothing like people being on the same page about the vision. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Absolutely.
That
Right.
takes
That's because
things to
everybody
the
got to
next
learn.
level.
See, once everybody know what they're good at doing, then you start
Hmm.
sharing your space. Everybody
Right.
know what they good.
Exactly.
Everybody good at. Everybody good in their lane. That's what
Hmm.
we do at Music Time. We got a nice little team. Everybody good at what they do. We don't step
Right.
into each other's lane
Absolutely.
Exactly.
because this is what you do. See,
Hmm.
it's three concepts to a business built. When you build up a business, you have a
Hmm.
visionary, a facilitator, and participator. The visionaries have an
Right.
overall vision. The facilitator know how to facilitate the vision that's in place, and the participators are the people who could take it and sell the vision that's facilitated. So you know what category you in. You have a
Right.
vision to be. Are you a visionary, or are you a vision facilitator, or you are a vision participator? Because some people
Hmm.
can come in and say, "Whoa, I like what y'all got. I'm gonna go out here and sell this." He got a vision on how to sell what was already the vision that was facilitated,
Right.
and that's how it
Right.
is. So in our camp, we got that. We have everybody know what they do.
You got
Everybody have a
team.
vision.
Yep.
Yeah.
A real team. Absolutely.
Yep. And just
Because
like
what's
how they know.
interesting is, I remember the top of the year when I did my pay per view. I didn't go through, fellas, and I'm not talking smoke into y'all business and nothing like that. But I didn't go through a lot of headache with it. Y'all
Hmm.
took care of me, without a lot of pain or headache. And this was when it was still developing. So
Right.
I
Right.
know at this point you really have a system in place because it wasn't that difficult. Y'all were like, do it
Right.
like this.
Right.
Hmm.
Send me
It's
this
simple.
and by
Right.
email.
Hmm.
This is the
Right.
date we're gonna facilitate it. And guess
That's
what
it.
else? You guys allow others to make monetary gain from their own.
Right.
You allow people
Right.
to tap in that way too,
Right.
and
Right.
to
Right.
Absolutely.
financially benefit from their own events.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's the way we do it. That's the only way to. That's the best way to do it. That's the way
Yeah.
we created it. We created it where an artist can, you know, let's say it's event $10. You know, he make we have our splits, but he have an opportunity to make like
Right.
$6. It's $10 for the event. He makes $6 for that event. You
And
sell
y'all get y'all
10,000.
portion.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, you got 10,000 fans. Now you made $60,000 for that event. We created
And
a
let
way
me
for
tell
the
the
artist
world too,
and the promoter.
y'all was on time with the payment. Y'all was on time. That was
Yeah.
it. You
Well,
didn't
thank you.
you didn't
Thank
drag
you.
about you know what I'm saying?
What's our slogan, Delano?
We
What's
don't
our
want to
slogan?
hold nobody money up.
Hey, Delano, tell her our slogan. You know,
Yeah.
we can't. Well, tell her our slogan about that.
About cutting the checks.
Right.
Checks.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying,
We
I'm just telling the people my experience at Muzzictyme TV.
Yeah.
It was all good. Everything about it was amazing. And I
Yeah. We
think
cut the
even
checks, baby.
yeah, it was pretty easy for me as far as what you guys required, and it wasn't that difficult, and it was very well handled. You guys handled it professionally, and that's why. Listen, I endorse you guys. I just put you in my magazine, my recent magazine.
Oh
It was
wow.
Thank
for
you.
Right. Yeah.
network affiliates,
Thank you. Thank
podcast
you.
hosts, and radio personnel. I just put y'all ad in there
Well,
in the
thank you.
magazine.
Right.
So yeah, I listen. I know it's been almost a year, but see, I've been in this house writing books, so I
Right.
had to
That's
come
good.
out to
Right.
play a little bit and
That's
pull
good.
y'all back to the surface.
Well, here we go. You know,
Hey,
we
you got to
But I
make
forever
it
don't
happen.
forget.
connected.
You know,
We forever
I
it's all
don't
connected.
about.
forget.
We here for you for
Yes,
whatever you
that's right.
need.
Right.
That's what's up. Can y'all give me any like final words of wisdom or final words that you would like to say to our audience as we get ready to close this interview?
But I would definitely like to say, we appreciate all the support, and continue to support us. We're here for you. We want to take you, whatever you're doing to another level. And we just thank everybody. We're here for you.
That's what's up, D. Thank you for that. What about you, William?
You know, all we here to network. You know, whatever you need from us, we here. We get in contact with us, and we definitely set up a call. And if you need have any questions, if you need any help, you got content you want to put on Muzzictyme, you got music videos you want to place on Muzzictyme, or you want to do a pay-per-view on Muzzictyme, the sky's the limit for you. We're here to help you cash your check.
There you go.
Especially in these times of, I'm gonna call it digital destiny, because that's what we're faced with nowadays. Like
Right.
we all
Right.
are dependent
Right.
on digital everything to keep us
Absolutely.
afloat.
Right.
And that is including now I've tapped into Amazon. I'm
Mhm.
on Roku now. I've tapped into different outlets that I never
Oh,
would
good.
have, considering, what has happened with the evolution of us with coronavirus and the
Right.
quarantine and all of those things. I mean, we got to keep it real. And
Mhm.
listen, if y'all smart out there, and I'm talking to the people now, if you guys are smart out there, you would join the digital world of currency as well as digital
Right.
streams and
Exactly.
get in on that, because look at what happened with the White House. We ain't gonna go into politics or nothing like that.
Mhm.
But our world and system is so unstable.
Right.
So it's kind of
Absolutely.
like you gotta put a lot of things into your own hands and grasp your destiny,
Mhm.
and put it in your own hands, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Right.
And we're forced to do that now. And I'm glad y'all stuck that vision out. That's what I'm happy about with you guys, is that
Yeah.
you
Thank
didn't
you.
give up or fold because
Right.
things were, you know what I mean? You were trying to figure it out. You
Right.
understand? I'm glad y'all
Mhm.
didn't give up.
Right.
Yeah. You
Because
got to
look
stay the
now.
course. I'll encourage everyone that's out there to stay the course.
Yes.
Whatever idea that's planning in your mind, you capture it and stay the course. No matter what, don't deviate it until you see profits from it.
Right.
Sometimes visions can happen, and you can get a vision or idea, and
Mhm.
you go out there and put it together. It might take you a year or two to get it off the ground. It might take you 5 years to get it off the ground, but stick with it, and you'll see the progress. One day or
Right.
another,
Don't give up.
if it's a great vision and that God gave you, better believe you'll make a million from it. You'll make some millions from it. Just stick to it until you make it, and then
stick to your guns. Don't. Yep. And then
you'll
listen,
be happy that you did.
Can I piggyback on that? Don't let nobody. Don't let nobody change the blueprint of your vision.
True.
Right.
Very true.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know why I say that? Because I created a magazine last year too during the pandemic, right? I created a whole let me show y'all something. Hold on. I gotta show y'all this.
Queen ain't playing, is she?
Yeah, she be on it. That's good though. I love it.
Queen G been busy.
Yeah, we kind of been. Listen, bro, y'all would appreciate this because we all are connected with Faces of Rap Mothers, right? I did a whole Faces of Rap Mothers edition. Look at how thick it is.
Miss Candy.
That's beautiful.
This is all Faces of Rap Mothers.
Wow.
Whoa. That's beautiful.
Wow. Okay.
Beautiful.
Look how thick. It's like a sandwich.
Whoa.
Right.
Wow. I love
210 pages of just her brand. I do only special editions, bro. Okay.
Wow.
Right.
And what has happened is somebody recently tried to really test me, right? And they were like, I don't like that. And okay, well, my marketing and branding vision is mine.
Exactly.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Everybody got an audience. Everybody have an
Absolutely.
audience. Everyone have an audience. No matter what, if you have your audience, you just built from your audience. I tell everybody that's out there, don't worry about competing with other people. Everybody, it's enough for everybody. Everybody have an audience. So just make sure you stick to it and grow the audience that's made for you. Just like how your magazine,
stick to your vision.
Stick to your vision.
Exactly.
But guess what? Other people can see it, and people will buy into your vision because they see what and they like what you have. You can never sell anything that you don't believe in. So if you believe in what you have, it will be sold. Don't worry about it. Stick to your
eventually, what happens, and you guys can understand this: if they don't believe today, they will get it later on.
Absolutely.
That's right. And even if they don't, you got 7 billion people that will. That's how you look
that will, right?
That's
but you know what we do with the majority, we end up rolling with the majority.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It becomes a thing when you got specific people joining. You know what I mean? That vision and saying, okay, I validate them. If you get, listen to this. If you get a TI that says, I messes with Muzzictyme TV, what's gonna happen, y'all?
It's gonna blow up.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
All it takes is a little bit of validation.
That's all.
Listen to this, fellas.
Right.
I know y'all watch a lot of things, right? And I'm just I just watch. I'm always looking at stuff.
Right, absolutely.
Did you see what P. Diddy did with his wine brand?
No, I didn't see. What did he do?
I ain't see it.
He was shipping full bars of his drink to people's home in its own bar. So the whole bar was arriving.
Wow.
He sent one to Taraji Henson, D Nice. I was like, this fool is that's insane.
Marketing at its best. I like that.
Hey, but that's the way we gotta do it. You know, you gotta grind. The grind is real. You know, you gotta get out here and grind.
Do it big.
Yeah.
Look, do it to Diddy.
What is P. Diddy's drink? I can't think of it right now. What is the drink he has?
C-Rock.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, right?
Right.
So Ciroc, just say he got all the Ciroc in the bar and he's dropping the bar off at the crib.
Right. Wow. I
must have missed
mine. Where my bar at? P. Diddy. Where my Ciroc at?
That makes you take a second look and be like, hold up, the whole bar? And then Taraji Henson was one of them. She had to open her door, open the whole door so that the delivery guys can walk the bar in on a little
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow. This is dope. So look that up, fellas. I know y'all been busy and working, but look that up. That was so insane to me. They
I'm
brought one
definitely
to
looking
D
that up.
Nice, yeah, to Raji. It was some other people that he delivered a whole bar to.
I'm a
Wow.
big fan of P Diddy. I love his
Yeah.
mind. He's his mastermind for business, and I just love. I'm a
Mastermind,
big fan.
yes,
Of P Diddy. I'm a big fan.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Exactly. So, all right,
I'm a
fellas,
big
I
fan
got
of
to
your
get off
brothers
of
too.
here. But thank y'all for coming on. Remember, you guys, if
Thank you
y'all
for
want to
having
get in
us.
touch with the guys, reach out to them, muuzictyme@gmail.com.
Yes.
They're also on all social media sites, right? Under that same name.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and the same name. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
Music Time TV
So
at
Music
Yeah.
Time,
Yeah.
Muuzictyme.
Yeah.
I know they're on Facebook. I know they're on Instagram.
And we
You
didn't
can
get
reach them in
kicked
all
off
kind of
Twitter
ways.
either.
Right. And let them know that you saw this show on the Queen G Live Experience, and
Queen
that is
G.
how you found out about them. I just want them to know that the traffic is coming their direction from our audience, and we want to work together, fellas, as a
right,
team, right?
Absolutely.
right,
100%.
definitely.
It's so nice to lay eyes on y'all the first time, like
Yeah.
in real.
And you too, Queen. Queen G.
I mean, that's
It
crazy. We
won't
done did
stop
all
here.
kind of business, ain't never even seen each other.
It won't stop here. Not at all.
Not at all. I
Hmm.
want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for being a special guest on this segment. And thank you for being patient with earlier's glitch with the system. I don't know what happened. I was like, we supposed to go on at 2 o'clock, but we needed to hit the prime audience, I guess.
Right,
God does
absolutely.
everything strategically, so it's
Yeah.
right,
all good.
right.
But y'all keep up the good work. Keep spreading the digital love out here, pay-per-view wise.
Right.
And don't give up for nobody. Y'all know when you visionaries, it's tough. But what we must do is stand. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
That's right.
Believe
We
in
ain't
the
gonna
We
give
gotta
up.
vision.
stand.
We
So
passed that stage of giving up.
Right.
We ready to
exactly.
win it.
Exactly. All right, bros. Well, good night
Okay.
to you guys, and we will be in touch soon, okay?
All right. Be
Okay.
blessed. Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right, be blessed. Good
Be
night.
blessed. Good night.
All right, be blessed. All right, y'all. That was Delano Glass and William McKinney from Music Time TV. Y'all reach out to them, bros, and do some business with them. They are amazing. Digital market is booming right now, period. And you don't want to miss the opportunity to get your concerts, your situation seen on pay-per-view. Someone just reached out to me about a pay-per-view outlet that they can use for their concert, old school groups and stuff like that. So it really is needed right now, especially in a time where we all are um, forced to be still on quarantine and kind of indoors. Everybody's depending on their TV services to keep them occupied and keep things afloat. So reach out to them. They're ready to do business with you guys. My transaction when I was on their show went very smooth. They were very professional, and I definitely endorsed Music Time TV. So if without any further ado, I'm gonna jump off of here, y'all. Listen, keep watching the Queen G Live Experience. You never know who's gonna be on here, and I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart, from all the likes, the shares, the posts, and just keeping me afloat over here at Queen G Live Experience. It's your girl Queen G of Queen G Live Experience. I'm out of here, y'all. See y'all next.